What does QBE's Classic Cover mean for me? Well, saving money on my home insurance is easy with great value features. So even before I claim, I know I've made the right choice. QBE's Classic Cover, for sure. Give them a call.
Well, Muddy, it was an interesting game in that we got off to a flyer, and you would have been happy with that.
Yeah, getting 8 goals on South at quarter time's pretty good. So 6 in the end, but to get 8 straight was good. They told me and the coaches that the boys were on, they were pretty switched on, which was terrific, and we knew from there on in probably going to be hard to beat.
Yeah, and I know the way you spoke to the players at quarter time, you were asked them to be very wary of what was going to happen in the second quarter, and it sort of panned out that way. You knew they'd come back at you.
Yeah, they threw a loose man, which changed things around a little bit. So, but to the players' credit, I mean, we still kicked 3 goals 5 in the second. We could have been 2 or 3 goals more, which would have kept our lead. But I think after half time, the first 5 minutes of the third quarter, we thought they'd go loose man. They didn't. We looked really switched on early. They looked tired. And I think from there it was just grinding away. We just kept hitting the scoreboard.
Well, the tactic of playing really a 7-man forward line, I guess with Parker on 15, Murphy, you know, that was a good move, because Murphy did give them the springboard in the second quarter.
Yeah, well, he was looking to get free all the time. They like to get one loose, so Parks pushed forward, manned him up, so they didn't get what they wanted, and they didn't do any more than that, so we sat with it, and we just kept winning the contested footy and scored, so we were happy with that.
And Parks even snuggered a couple.
Could have got 4 that quarter, but he was unselfish, he gave a couple off.
And the old boy Desi, he was showing off a bit in the last quarter.
Yeah, he went from second to fourth gear in about 2 metres, so it's good to see he's got that run. I mean, if you saw Des Headland doing that in the fourth quarter, he'd be a bit worried. Ali hasn't got the same sort of run, but he could have kicked 5 goals. So
I know from the spectators' point of view, they were saying, get him up for a rest, get him up for a rest, get him up for a rest. You know, it must have been hard up the coach's box of how to run the rotations in the last quarter.
The last 10 minutes, we had 8 players come off and said they can't go back on. So we kept sending the message. Rixie was the one to stay off. The other 3, 2 minutes on, off, then 1 minute on. If you're really that buggered, go to full forward. But it's funny, the players say they're buggered, they don't want to go back on. As soon as they go on, they all go straight on ball and they run around and get another kick. So I think 12, 14 goals up, they were pretty happy and ready to pull the pin on the game.
And I think the important thing is Westworth have been down for about 5 weeks now. They can't stay down that long.
Oh, no way. I mean, they finished second for a reason. They've had a good year, they had a real good start. I think they've had their injury hiccups and they're just slowly coming back. So they earned the right to have a home final, and we haven't beaten West Perth the last 4 games, which means for the last 2 years.
Yep.
So it's going to be a huge challenge for our group.
Yeah, well, playing up there, you know, it has its own little hiccups about playing up there. Yeah, everyone whinges about, you know, every little thing about what it's about. The change rooms are too small, but they've got to put all that behind them.
Well, as far as we're concerned, there's a footy oval with 4 goalposts at each end. 3 umpires will bounce or throw the ball at 18 on 18. And it's no different from any other football field in Australia. But if you're prepared to work hard, win the hard ball and score more than the opposition, you win.
Glory, glory, Subiaco.